All you cool people, you better leave now, because it's about to happen.
Jalen rising up over the top.
It's going down, you can feel it in the crowd. Type of thing you wanna be around. It's going down, try to tell us pipe down. Speakers got a little too loud. You know the sound, got enough to go around. We about to get it, no doubt. Feet to the ground, 10 toes down. Know we about to get it right now. Yeah, me and my crew come through, y'all better get back.
Bass hit way too big, it got a kickback.
Scuffed up boots and tools, my hair slick back. This is how we do where I come from. Yeah.
All right, man. We took a week off, but yeah, week 3, Texans versus Vikings. Disappointing loss, but you know we didn't record. But you know what I was saying last week. The sloppiness cannot continue, bro.
No, it can't.
And this is exactly what I mean. We got punched in the mouth by the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
And
Quickly.
And the penalties,
Quickly.
the penalties and all that's got to stop, bro. We cannot contend. Like, I can't even be happy that we was 0-2 because we didn't play how we were supposed to play. Like, we didn't play the Colts like we were supposed to play. We didn't play the Bears how we were supposed to play.
No, didn't dominate anybody. It was mostly okay. We played good enough to win because the other teams played bad. Like, no, we have to
say play bad, were bad. Like,
yeah, I mean, Anthony Richardson was bad when we played. I mean, of course, he did have 2 touchdowns, but it was, it was one play here, and then it was possessions off, and then it was another play. So, but then, with Caleb, it was all game. We was on him, so he was having a bad game. But let's just say he was having a good one. We would have lost
if he would have had a game like he had this week.
Yeah, we would have potentially lost because we've been playing so sloppy for the last couple of weeks, and this is the 3rd week in a row where we had 12 penalties last week, and I think we had the same amount this week. Yeah, and 5 of them was on Laramie. We have to talk about this man, and have to deep dive into what's going on. Because these are penalties that you practice. Yeah, like you cannot keep doing the same exact thing every week because you practice these snap counts. You practice not moving early. You practice waiting until you hit a quarterback, do what he need to do. You understand what's going on. So why are you having so much trouble? You had 5 today by yourself.
Yeah.
And then we're not counting the last 2 weeks.
and man, like, bro, like, it's just when we say sloppy, like, every time CJ made a play, it got called back because somebody did something. And that's, like I said, Nico had 86 yards. He would have had 100-some yards if we didn't have all them goddamn penalties. Stephon Diggs would have had 100-some yards if we didn't have all them goddamn penalties. Like, yeah. And it's crazy because CJ was he was 20 for 31 with 215 yards, 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. They can't block. We getting penalties. Like, it's execution. Like, Kansas City ain't gonna let us make it with that. The Ravens didn't let us make it with that. We got killed by the Vikings and Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
This should have been a dub. We should have been 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
He threw for 181 yards and 4 TDs because we spotted him field position.
Every time. And we understand that it was a tip ball and CJ got picked off, but then he threw one also that, we understand that's going to happen. That's quarterback play. That's, you got to, he's going to be better. Well, no, they didn't rule it as a fumble. It should have been ruled as a fumble, but it wasn't a fumble because we got the ball right back. So
the thing is, he wouldn't even have to pick if what was it, Stover?
Yeah.
If he wouldn't have the penalty.
Yeah. I mean, it was a bunch of big plays that we had that were negated by penalties. I think the defense had 1 penalty on them the whole game. And that was better from what it was last week. But it's just like, if you're giving up so many penalties, you're putting your quarterback behind the sticks. How is he supposed to operate at 3rd and 15, 3rd and 20?
Yes.
You
Like
putting him behind the six. And
you
but
get
this was
two
happening last
plays
year.
and then you bag them up 15 yards.
Yeah, we was at 3rd and 4. That man did 4 penalties back to back to back to back to back to back, and we was 3rd and 19 at one. I was like, bro, we was just 3rd and 4. We should not be 3rd and 19 because you can't you don't understand what's going on. Like it's like you don't understand the snap count. You just blocking.
Yeah,
No, and then y'all don't do a good job of that.
facts. And like we had so much time to come back in the game. They didn't score until the third quarter. The two
Yeah.
touchdowns we spotted them,
Mm-hmm.
and then they didn't score on their own until the third quarter.
Mm-hmm. And but that the game was already over at that moment. We had already given up, and we was thinking coming out of halftime they'll play better. It's 21-0. You got enough time. No, it was 14-0. You got enough time to go do whatever shit. They came out, scored a touchdown, game over.
Hmm.
We know we not winning now. Then we go and we score a touchdown. We like, okay, shit, it's back to 14.
Yeah, with the whole fourth.
Didn't do nothing else from then on. It was just bad plays, bad plays, bad plays.
Yeah, in order for them to for us to be even talking about like AFC Championship, we gonna have to clean it up, bro. Like if we didn't have if we didn't have this lead in the division, we would be
Yeah.
worried. They were because what I was hearing, we could easily be 0-3 right now.
Yeah. We could be. We should. And it's not that we could be. We should be.
Like if it was better teams than the teams we played, we'd be on 3. Like and that's crazy. That we could not handle Sam Darnold and the Vikings, Justin Jefferson. Like, I had to look at our schedule. Like when we play, we play, and I see what's gonna be the trouble when we play them games where they have receivers. Them penalties is not
Yeah.
gonna work, bro. Like we struggle at DB because our DBs are young, but we can't sit there and spot other teams' offenses.
No. If you giving them yards, if you helping them get up the field, it was one play that Steven Sims did on special teams where no, it wasn't even Steven Sims. It was Kamimi. He kicked it, but he didn't kick it far enough to either go in the end zone or the little place where it's supposed to be,
Yeah,
and it was a
they
penalty.
spotted them.
I'm like, those are the they started at the 40-yard line. Where you think they not gonna if you think they not gonna score? You give them what 15, 20 yards, they can kick a field goal. So it's like you still it was just all game. We kind of felt that something was off, and they looked off. The only person that I can say that really balled out and really held their own was Stephon Diggs.
Hmm.
Stephon was the only one out there saying, "Hey man, we can't do all this. Like all them penalties is not what's up. Like y'all as a line have to get it together because if you don't give him enough time to pass the ball, that means that I can't catch the ball. If I don't get
Hmm.
no targets, that's an issue
Hmm.
because y'all not blocking.
Yep.
We can't run the ball right now, so ain't no play action going on. They know we ain't. They know they not scared of the run. So yeah, now y'all have to block to make sure that I can get the ball downfield. It was so many possessions where it was CJ got to move because they already threw the line. Like no, you have to be better than that. We have a good we had a better line last year with hurt people.
And
You mean to tell me that with healthy people we can't do it?
we've been going through this all season. Like,
Yeah, it ain't the first game.
and I'm looking at the schedule. Jacksonville, we gotta
Mm-hmm.
win that game.
Have to.
Can't name the receivers in Jacksonville.
Can't.
Buffalo, we're gonna deal with Josh Allen. We can't do what we did today against Josh Allen.
Mm-mm.
Then we got
Can't.
New England. We can't give up them.
That's too much of an easy
Yeah,
dub.
we
Now I
can't give
understand
up.
that New England is playing well, but no, they're
No,
not better than us. We
no.
should beat them.
Then we're gonna have Jordan Love back on week 7. Then we
That's
got the
fine.
Colts again. But I'm saying
All these games is winnable.
if they do the shit with the penalties, we're gonna
We're gonna
lose to
lose.
Green Bay, we're gonna lose to Buffalo, we're gonna lose to New York, we're gonna lose to Detroit, and we damn sure better not lose to Cowboys.
Can't.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
That'll be the game that I actually spaz. That'll be the game. It's not that I just hate the Cowboys. It's just that It's Houston against Dallas. We know that those games are always hype. Those games are always good games. It always comes down to the last wire. We bet not lose because the last time we faced Dallas, they won. But the previous time before then, we had won. That's when we had Deshaun.
And like we gotta play, it's gonna be the Colts, the Jets, the Lions. Like I said, out of
Yeah.
those games, New York and Detroit is the only ones I'm worried about. And it's not because
Yeah.
they're like good teams. It's because I worry about what our DBs are gonna do. And if we keep spotting up penalties,
Mm-hmm.
then the DB's gonna get killed.
Yeah.
Especially when we get to Detroit and Amon Ra and Jameson Williams.
Yeah.
And then 15, 16, and 17. Are we gonna get blown out 3 weeks straight?
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. If you fix the shit, but I'm happy that it's happening early. I'm happy that it's not starting at the end of the season to where they make this a problem at the end of the season. Do it now. That gives that gives them enough time to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I already know. You already know this week gonna be hell on water for them.
Yep.
Because now you cost us the game with the fucking penalties. You didn't put CJ behind the sticks. There's no telling what would happen. But if he get a first down and all of a sudden, oh, it's negated because it's a penalty, that's a problem. Because I know CJ looking like, well, damn, I did my job. You got to do yours too.
Yep. And like I said, we already know flag on the play, number 78. Every
Mm-hmm.
time. At least twice a game. At least twice a game.
We was looking for that. Before they even named who the person was, we already knew who it was. It wasn't a question. It wasn't a man, who is it on or who could it be on? No, we already knew it was on him. And he was doing it. Like, how you don't know where to line up at? It's illegal formation. I understand sometimes you get out of whack and you're not in the right spot, but
No.
you did this 4 times in a row.
A couple of illegal formations. False starts. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if he got holding this week. I don't think he got holding. It was just false
No,
starts.
he
and
get a
illegal
whole yeah,
formation.
it's false starts in illegal formation. Shit that you not supposed to do. Blocking and holding, I can understand that. You're trying to protect your quarterback. I can forgive you for that. I can understand why you made that play.
No.
But you mean to tell me that it's
Always
only on
false
false start?
starts.
You ain't, yeah. False starts and illegal formation. With nobody else in the wrong formation but you.
Lining up too close to the line of scrimmage. Like it's like he's trying to get an edge every time. You supposed to be the highest paid lineman in the league,
Yeah.
and
The
you
best
gotta
left
get
tackle in the league.
and you gotta
Damn near.
and you have to fucking do little shit to try to get an edge.
Yeah. It's time to trade him. It's not gonna work. I understand CJ needs somebody and CJ likes him and CJ, respects him. He ain't blocking for you.
Nah,
And
I
he's
told you,
causing you,
I would have,
he's
I would
causing
have been
people
set
to,
that nigga down. Like as soon as
it's
we play
time.
that next game and we playing Jacksonville, as soon as you get that false start, you come to sit down.
Yeah, it's
Because
time.
it
It's
don't matter
time.
if the rookie's in and the rookie allows it. Like you're giving up 15 yards
Yeah.
just automatic.
Yeah.
We might as well put the rookie in.
Yeah. And the thing about it is the same thing last year. CJ just overcame it.
Yeah, but
He
if
just
he don't
overcame it. You
have to
cannot
do it,
overcome it this year.
if he doesn't have to overcome it, he could be so much better.
Yeah. No, he would be better. CJ would have had at least 3 to 4 touchdowns today without the penalties. And this was on every possession. It was a penalty that put him behind the sticks, and he had to go make a Superman play.
Yeah, and then
Why?
that's either gonna get him hurt or that's gonna hurt his stats.
Pretty much, because he got to do above and beyond what he's supposed to be doing. No, let him do what he. If CJ had a clean pocket, CJ was able to just throw the ball. Could nobody stop him?
Yeah, even if they were playing the pass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It got to get better. It got to get better. I think it will. I think we needed this loss.
yeah,
I think
they needed
keeping
that
winning
loss.
with sloppy play will keep the sloppy play going because you feel like, oh, well, we winning, we ain't got to change nothing. Oh no, it's something to change. It's something to get better at. Oh, I'm pretty sure CJ is gonna preach it. I know D'Amico's gonna preach it. Y'all have to get it together. It's not just for me to get on his ass. Y'all are the line. Y'all get on his ass too.
With no mixing, no
Yeah.
Pierce.
Yeah.
Really the only
No.
ones is Mixon and Pierce, and the what's the lineman that got suspended, and then a hurt lineman.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So like we don't have room to be doing
No.
this at
No.
all.
Yeah. I mean, and it's not about necessarily just the defense. Like I feel like the defense clamped up in the, after those 2 touchdowns, they kind of like got it together somewhat. But it was like, come on, guys. Like on third downs, y'all couldn't get off the field. You have to get off the field on third downs. Those are the ones that you need to make sure that you make these plays. You can do all that screaming and hitting and hollering for 2 plays, and then the third play, third down coming, y'all act like y'all don't know know what to do. No, that's a problem. D'Amico gonna fix that too.
Yeah, but they
I
just
feel like
couldn't.
it's a lot of stuff to fix.
And Minnesota has a good line. They couldn't get their hands on Donald like they wanted to. But like,
No, no, they wasn't. I thought that more than likely we would get to him. Nah, we wasn't getting to him in the first half.
they would get back
We
there.
started
But
getting to him in the second half. Yeah, they was getting back there. They just couldn't get him. I mean, but that's what you call a good pocket. He's able to step up. He's able to move, hit, to the left, to the right, and be able to get out of harm's way and still be able to deliver the ball downfield. That's what a line does. They give you time. They protect you. CJ didn't have that luxury. The
yeah,
ball had to come out in 2 seconds because as soon as he hiked the ball, they was already there in the space.
motherfucker getting ran over. Well, when he got
Yeah,
ran
we
over,
seen it.
I was like, oh my god, CJ's doomed.
Yeah. And that was his blind side. I'm like, no, 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 no. You don't put Stover on Grenard and praying that he stops Grenard. No, that man is a veteran. He knows what to do. That man just pushed him right on over and
He
went on,
just
got
went
CJ.
straight through. Yeah,
Just
I
straight on
really,
over. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. We gonna get you, CJ.
yeah, and I'm just rewatching these highlights. Like,
That's
yeah,
type of shit I'm saying.
if we play top tier receivers, it's gonna be a long day, bro. A long day for top
Yeah,
tier
no.
receivers and scrambling quarterbacks.
Stingley need to get better, and Kamari need to get better. And I'm waiting for Christian Harris to come back, and that way Henry Toto can just be on the bench, and he can just be the breather guy. You come in for 1 or 2 plays, get Christian Harris or Alziz a breather. That's what we need.
Yeah,
We need
or
Christian
they
Harris
have
back, and
him
we
as
need
a
our D
sub.
tackle back.
But yeah,
Because yeah, it's no.
and
This is not
everybody's
good. We've
saying,
been saying for 2 weeks they were sloppy. So this
yeah,
is
and
third week of
everybody's saying
sloppiness. It's crazy.
Minnesota playing the San Francisco branches. This is what they do to the team. I didn't want to believe it, but it showed. Yeah, when
No,
when
that's
they
true.
play anybody out the
No,
San
Todd
Francisco
Bowles,
tree,
yeah.
they
No,
have their
they
number.
said that they said that he's the reason. He's the one that built a defense to stop the Shanahan system because that's what everybody is running.
Hmm.
Damn near half the league is running the Shanahan system because that's the coaches that got hired. They came from his tree.
Hmm.
So everybody's gonna damn near run the same thing. And like they said, the Vikings are the team that knows how to stop the Shanahan system, which they did. They did. Don't get it twisted. They did. Oh, they stopped us.
Yeah, and
Oh,
San
they made it
Francisco themselves.
hard.
You see what they did to San
And yeah, and San
Francisco?
Francisco.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
I
Oh
was
yeah.
worried when I seen what they did to San Francisco.
I wouldn't. I knew exactly what would transpire, and we talked about it last night, and it was just, yeah, it's gonna be up to that. It's gonna be up to the line. You was saying you was worried about Justin Jefferson. I'm like, I ain't necessarily too much worried about him. They're gonna have Sting on him,
Mm-mm.
and he had a good first half, and then he didn't have a catch in the second half. Oh, I'm good then because they did their job in the second half. You stopped. You keyed in on him, and you made it harder for Sam Darnold to get the ball off. That's what you're supposed to do. The defense did their job in the second half. It's
But
just the
see,
first half
and my thing
you
is,
can't
I
come out
really,
and get blitzed.
now that I'm thinking about it, you can't even really blame, the DBs and Justin Jefferson because, like I said, the 2 touchdowns they had, they got spotted. So Justin ain't have to work that hard.
Mm-mm.
It was 1-2 plays,
No,
end zone.
they was already up the field. Hmm.
And I'm
And
like,
I didn't know that they had Aaron Jones, so they got a run game.
yeah, and then like I said, he ate the lineup. He sent blitzes damn near every other play.
I mean, that's how you get people. I mean, that's how you get him to make make mistakes.
Yep.
What the problem was is that even when CJ did make the right play, it was a tip.
Mm-hmm.
It was the receiver didn't catch, or it was a penalty for the shit to come back. So it was just like, you can't, this game is not on him. I know he gonna put the game on him, saying he got to play better. No, your
The
line has
game
to
was
play
already
better.
out of hand. Like
Yeah,
when he
and
threw
shit. When
when
they
he
put
threw
Davis Mills in, I knew what time it was.
yeah when he threw the second interception, it was 24-7. Ooh,
Yeah, it was time to put him. It was
Jesus.
time to take him out.
Oh man, that was hell of a
Time to take
run.
him out.
Whew. Yeah. Yeah, it just hurt, man. It just hurt. We were supposed
It
to
hurt,
lose
but we
this
needed
game.
to lose.
It was supposed to be a competitive game. We got our ass
Nah,
kicked.
we needed to lose to know how to lose. Good teams always, that one loss that always, it can define the season. That loss should define y'all season of saying we can never let this happen again. It should be in everybody's minds on that football team. We can never let that happen. We got blitzed 31 to 7.
34 to 7.
34 to 7. That's a problem. That's a problem on all levels, because we know for a fact it shouldn't have happened like that. But y'all giving up field position all game. You didn't really, you putting your quarterback behind the sticks. You're never gonna win a game like that. The reason for the offense to be out there is to score touchdowns. That is what they are out there for. They supposed to be scoring. It ain't up to your defense to score for you. Caleb found that out real quick. Your defense ain't always gonna win the game. You got to come with some offense. You got to be able to put up points. And it's been an issue for the last couple of weeks. This damn line can't block long enough for even CJ to even get the damn ball downfield. And when he do have a good play, like we said, we got to hope and pray that it ain't a penalty on the end of it.
Yeah, and then like some of the plays I'm watching where he's forcing, like he don't have time to actually scan the field, because they say CJ is one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the league. He don't throw interceptions, but when you have to worry about the motherfucker coming after you, and when
Every
you
play.
got to step up and move, and is it gonna be a penalty, and is this nigga gonna block?
Yeah.
Like when Stover got ran over, CJ wasn't even worried about that side. He was looking down the field.
Looking down the field as he supposed to. He wasn't worried about pressure. But after you take a couple of hits, you're gonna start feeling the pressure even when it ain't there.
And that's when he started moving around in the pocket.
And that is exactly. But he, like I said, he shouldn't have to do all that. Your line should block. They was blocking Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter, and they was doing a good job of it. A great job of it in the first half. Sam Darnold didn't get touched in the first half. He didn't get touched till the second half. But you put that with that, and then you do penalties, and then you see that the offense didn't really show up today. It was only one person. Tank Dale had 2 catches, and it really wasn't for nothing. I think he had like under 50 yards.
No, 5 catches.
He had
for
5
62.
catches.
5 for 62.
Damn sure didn't seem like.
Nico had
Damn sure
4
didn't
for
seem
86, and Stefan had 10 for 94. So what you think if they would have blocked? What do you think their yards would have been?
a lot more. A lot more. I feel like they defensive line is great. They DBs are suspect, because we started picking on Byron Murphy, and when we started doing that, it's actually started getting some yards. I was like, oh, okay, that's the nigga that they need to pick on, which that's who they started to do it. But by that time the game was over. Once CJ threw that second pick, it's time to go ahead and pack it up and worry about next week. The game of the NFL is any given Sunday. This Sunday was just not our Sunday. Everything went right for them. Everything went wrong for us.
Yep.
And that happens. That happens. We've seen the games where we came out on top when that type stuff happened. They had a great game. They had a great game plan, and they played it, and they executed every which way they were supposed to. We didn't. We deserve to lose, and this loss should define what they got going on. Hey, the penalties got to stop. That's over with. You do a penalty, you send your ass down.
Yep. Like literally, do you need me? Let me read it off for you. All right. First quarter, first possession of the Texans. CJ passes to Nico, 17 yards. Penalty. Stover, offensive holding, 10 yards. Second possession, first quarter. All right, 1 yard run, 2 yard run, 7 yard pass, 8 run, 7 pass, 5 yard penalty. Larry Tunsil,
Mm-hmm.
false start, 5 yards. Incomplete pass. That was the fumble.
Yeah.
Okay, get it back. 5 yards. 7, 3, 9. Started moving. He took a sack. 10 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Incomplete pass. Field goal missed.
Mm-hmm.
Second quarter. 3-yard run. Pass incomplete. 5-yard penalty. Laramie Tunsil, illegal formation. 4-yard run, punt.
Mm-hmm. That sounds exactly how I went to.
Uh,
I went to.
19-yard pass. Okay, we rolling. 19-yard pass. Pass incomplete. Cool. Negative 2. 13-yard pass. Cool. 4-yard pass. 2-yard pass. 5-yard penalty. False start. 5-yard penalty. False start. Titus Howard. Jalen Shrugs. 5-yard penalty. Lambert Tunsil. Incomplete pass. Punt. Like, bro.
Yeah, it's just disgusting. They played a real disgusting game, and it was so sloppy that you found a team that was not playing sloppy as you were, and they beat the brakes off of you. And that's what's supposed to happen. This
Mm-hmm.
was, like I said, this was a game that showed us, hey, we ain't where we need to be. If we talking about contending for any type of Super Bowl, getting to the, not even just getting to the Super Bowl, getting to the AFC South Championship round. If we're gonna get there, we got to do better. We have to do better because I seen what today was. Baltimore beat the where they was beating the brakes off of Dallas. They end up winning by 3. But it's just saying, Baltimore ain't losing no more. I guarantee you, they ain't talking about losing no more game. I guarantee you, when
They ain't
Cincy play
had
tomorrow,
it was that was everybody asked why is Derrick Henry not running the ball? They actually ran the ball with Derrick Henry. That man had 150 yards.
that's what, and that's gonna be the formula for the rest of the season. Ain't nobody gonna be able to stop him and Lamar. And then that's why I
And
was like, I don't know why they lost two games in a
everybody
row.
already knew this.
That's what I'm saying. They not losing no more. Like, yeah, we can't expect, since the AFC is not what it was, and we didn't think it, people would be. We thought the Bengals would be 2-0. We thought Baltimore would be 2-0. No, it's other teams.
Yeah,
We have to be better. We
Lamar
have to be way
Lamar
better.
threw the ball 15 times.
That's how you need to.
He carried that bitch 14. Derrick
Yeah,
Henry carried that bitch 25.
yeah. Why would you not? Those are your playmakers. Give your playmakers the ball and let them make something happen. Like I said, they started tripping at the end of the game. I don't know what's going on with their in game shit, fourth quarter, third quarter, but I'm just saying I don't think they losing no more games like that. They not gonna be two 1-3. They ain't, no, them boys they gonna do it every year, every week now. And we have to be looking at them because though that's the one team. I don't think it's Kansas City. I don't think it's Dallas. I mean, I don't think it's
Oh,
Miami. I
who's
don't
gonna
think
give
it's
us problems? Yeah, it's gonna be the Ravens.
the Bills. I feel like that is the only team that would give us issues
Yeah, because
that we
we
could.
didn't even make it to the Chiefs.
Yeah, didn't that shit? We wasn't going to. It was 10-10 at halftime in playoffs, and then all of a sudden they blitzed us. We wasn't ready. CJ couldn't get nothing going, and it was the same thing. The line did not block, and it was penalties going on. It's like, bro, yeah, y'all did this in the playoffs, so we knew coming into this year, y'all would have to fix it. Y'all didn't even fix
Mm-mm. No, they
it.
worked on it. Yeah, they worked on
Shit,
it.
nothing was fixed. Nothing was done. Now we all just sitting here like, yeah, y'all need to fix it.
Yep.
Every Texans fan is upset with Larry Tunsil today because they should be, and they have a right to be. You make all this money and you're supposed to be the guy, but you're not supposed to. No, those penalties, I can understand one. I can understand two. I can understand if you're holding. You wasn't even holding. These were false starts and illegal formations. Shit that you work on in practice every day.
Mm-hmm. You know
And
the
then
snap count. They don't know. You know where
yeah,
you're
now,
supposed to line up.
but CJ did say that he one of them vets that he come to practice. He ain't doing all the extra reps and all that other stuff that people doing. No, he should be. Now
Yeah,
he
but you
should
got to
be. He
remember.
shouldn't get that
Don't
leeway.
forget, he took the whole training camp off.
He did, and it's showing. It's showing. It's showing.
Oh
It
man.
is showing. It's like, bro, yeah, you got to get this fixed because this false starts, and then you just looking like you don't give a damn. No, you should, bro. You should. Ain't no smile. It should be no smiling on the sideline. It should be no laughing and giggling. None of that. We were getting our asses kicked, and people felt it just looked like y'all didn't give a damn. We understand it's a football team, but we love we are in love with football. So we love to see y'all win. We understand losses are gonna come, but when they come like this, when you do this bad, that's an issue.
Mm-hmm.
People are tearing Caleb ass apart right now because of the way he been playing.
Yep. I'm gonna have to deal with this
Now, yeah,
all
now we got it. Yeah, all week about how we got blitzed,
and
how we got our asses handed to us because y'all didn't step up.
we gotta hope that the rest of the league don't come with that.
No, everybody ain't got them type of people on
They
they
don't
on they
need
on
they
their
don't need them
defense.
type of people. All they need is the goddamn play call.
Yeah, no, but that's the point of Bobby Sloyd got to go into it and start coming up with some different plays. You got to come up with some different plays. When you see that you last year we were scoring touchdowns, we only scored well no, 4 touchdowns in 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else that we didn't score has been a field goal or the defense has done it. That's a problem. 4 touchdowns in 3 weeks. No, Sam Darnold had 4 touchdowns today. So that matched our total for this year
Mm-hmm.
of 4 touchdowns, and he threw that today. That is a problem. That is an issue. It needs to be. Bobby Sloyd got to get his shit together, and and whoever the offensive line coach need to make sure these motherfuckers got weights on them all goddamn week, cause y'all motherfuckers act like y'all can't block. So if you don't block, it needs to be a thing. If you don't block, your ass sitting down.
Yeah, remember what I told you when he was calling? I was like, bro, he trying to overcomplicate the goddamn playbook. I don't see why he
Mm-mm.
don't just line them up, go 3 wide. We don't need five. We don't need four. 3 wide. And in this game, I would have did two. I would have had two tight ends on the edge to help the lineman because they was getting their ass killed.
They started at no, they started. They started doing that where they had people they had the tight ends trying to block for them because Stover was on one side and Schultz was on the other side. They was just
That's
blocking.
how long did it take to realize that? Like I said that at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, they started doing that in the second half, which I was like, the game is over now. You should have been did that. Y'all knew that they weren't gonna be scared of the run game because we didn't have mixing. So what
Mm-hmm.
y'all should have did was make it to where, okay, ball out quick. You know he's gonna blitz. Ball out quick every time. We should not be going for no deep shots downfield because we're not gonna have enough time to do so. CJ is only following what the damn play is. You go for these big plays, woo, woo. No, we can't go for them because we're already down and we don't know if the fucking line is gonna block long enough for him to even do it. So it need to be little passes here, little passes there, just getting just 5 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards, and getting them to back the fuck off. Once they back off because they know that hey, we can't blitz no more, then you have enough time to run your regular offense, big plays downfield and shit like that.
Yep.
We had one big play downfield, and that was Nico.
Yep.
And we didn't
And
see
that
it no more
man,
after
yeah, I'm
that.
about to say that man disappeared the whole first half.
It wasn't
Like
that he
that's the
disappeared. Shit, he
fact.
didn't have enough time to get the ball.
Like that, the fact that he couldn't even find Nico. Like, bro, we know if CJ got time, he has to roll out the pocket. Nico is gonna get open. Psh,
Yeah,
1, 2, 3 sack. 1, 2, 3 penalty.
didn't have enough time to get out the pocket and do nothing. And that was the issue. And that's been the issue for the last 3 games. This line needs to get fixed. All of a sudden, I've been hearing all week, oh yeah, the Texans got a good line. No, the fuck we don't. Y'all ain't been watching the game. Y'all just see that we've been winning. Y'all ain't been really watching the game. Y'all been watching the game. Y'all would have seen our line is ass right now,
And
and it
this
needs
is
to be
ass
fixed.
against the Colts, the Bears, and the Vikings.
Yeah. Nah, when we go up against these teams that really got good, I mean, now don't get me wrong. The Bears got a good defense, the Colts got a good defense, and apparently the Vikings have a good defense.
But
You know what I mean? You
we go against a team that has the defense and the offense.
and the offense to do it. That's what we went up against it. That's what we went up against today. And we seen what happened. We seen what
And
happened. That man
that's
was
only
willing and dealing.
that's Jay Jetta and Sam Darnold. I'm talking about Lamar. I'm talking about Lamar and Derek,
Yeah, we're gonna get
Patty and Xavier,
mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
Josh
we got some
Allen
things
by
to fix.
itself.
We got some things to fix.
And I'm telling you, bro, where's Jacksonville? And then Jacksonville's still 0-2, right? They're 0-2.
I don't know if they won today. I think they
They play
play
Monday. They play Buffalo
tomorrow.
Monday. So yeah, I think they're gonna lose that game.
Yeah, so we'll be
They're
ready for them.
they're
For
the
them,
31st offense. How are they the 31st offense?
who
Jacksonville.
they ain't really been doing. Nigga, they lost. I mean, they lost 2 games. I mean, of course they ain't been winning. So it's like, yeah, you ain't been scoring no
Okay,
touchdowns.
so what I think this is this the stats with everybody playing today. Okay, that's what that is. Because it's saying the Bills is
Oh,
30th.
oh yeah. Just today then, because the Bills not 30th in offense. They've been scoring touchdowns.
So Brian Thomas and Gabe Davis.
Yeah, that's the only people that's on the team that I would respect on Jacksonville is Gabe Davis and Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah, but we don't have to worry about ETN and Tank Bigsby.
Mhm. I feel like the defensive line can stop that. I just feel like the
No, I'm
DBs
saying,
just need to step
we
up.
given if we played like we played today, giving them extra possessions.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
That's,
It ain't. I mean, like I said, it's just not gonna work. I mean, it didn't work today. Like I said, we gave them the ball back. We punted damn near 6, 7 times. It's like, yeah, you keep giving them the ball back. Yeah, they're gonna score. Like, I don't give a damn how good your defense is. Eventually, they're gonna score. They're gonna find a rhythm, and that's what Sam Darnold did on the drives that he did score. He found a rhythm. Once he found his rhythm, shit, they was in the end zone and shoot. I was just looking like, yeah, well, shit, CJ, it's your turn, and he didn't have a turn. He was just getting hit. That's what it is.
yep. All right. Well, we hitting the 35-minute mark, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Well, guys,
Yeah.
just tune in for next week so we can conclude this. We're gonna see if the offensive line actually made a change or it's gonna be the
The
same
same
shit,
thing.
different week.
Hopefully not.
Well, we take on Jacksonville, the 0-2 right now, Jacksonville Jaguars. We don't see how they go tomorrow, but like I said, I see them losing to Josh Allen.
Yeah. More than likely they should.
So yeah, if come back next week if we lose to the 0-3 Jacksonville Jaguars or the 1-3
Oh yeah.
Jacksonville Jaguars,
I'm be livid.
it's gonna be an episode that you ain't gonna want to miss. So like, subscribe, and we'll check it out next week.
All right, peace.